What's up, movie rats? If you thought January was good, wait until you see what February's dropping. We've got action, horror, thrillers, a pirate queen on Prime Video, and a jewel thief played by Thor himself. 6 movies, all in 1 month. Let's break them down. Kicking things off at number 6, The Huntsman, available on VOD from February 10th.
Where's the body?
This one is a slow burn psychological thriller. An ICU nurse volunteers to read to a coma patient, a man suspected of brutally murdering 6 young women in a small southwestern town. And the more time he spends with him, the less he knows what to believe. Directed by Kyle Kawa Harris and based on an award-winning novel by Judith Sanders, The Huntsman builds suspense the old-fashioned way. Not through gore, but through doubt. Everyone's a suspect. Nothing is what it seems. If you're into intelligent thrillers where the horror is psychological, this is absolutely your film. Number 5, Hellfire, February 17th, straight to VOD, and this one feels like a classic.
And a world of pain is about to hit this town.
Stephen Lang plays a haunted ex-Green Beret drifter who rolls into a small southern town called Rondo and finds it completely under the grip of a crime syndicate, run by a corrupt sheriff played by the one and only Dolph Lundgren. When he sees the violence being inflicted on innocent people, he doesn't walk away. He wages a one-man war. Directed by Isaac Florentine, this is classic Western vigilante action with a gritty modern edge. Think Man on Fire meets Sicario in a small town. If that sounds good to you, and it should, February 17th. Number 4, Psycho Killer, in theaters February 20th.
It hasn't even been 48 hours since you buried your husband.
Written by Andrew Kevin Walker, the man who wrote Seven, this already has my full attention. A female police officer named Jane Archer is on a mission to take down a serial killer known as the Satanic Slasher, the same killer who murdered her state trooper husband. What starts as a hunt becomes something more dangerous. The deeper she goes into his world, the more she confronts not just his madness, but her own limits. Directed by Gavin Polone, this is a road trip straight into the mind of a monster, dark, intense, and personal. February 20th. Number 3. Also February 20th, Cold Storage, and this one goes in a completely different direction. Picture this, there's a government-sealed parasitic fungus locked underneath a self-storage facility, forgotten for decades. Until tonight, 2 regular night shift employees and 1 weathered bioterror operative have until morning to contain it. If they fail, humanity's done. Based on David Cupp's novel, directed by Johnny Campbell, Cold Storage mixes genuine horror with dark comedy. Think The Last of Us, but make it funny, claustrophobic, chaotic, and wildly entertaining. February 20th in theaters. Do not miss this one. Number 2, The Bluff, streaming on Prime Video February 25th.
The bounty I seek is worth more than any gold.
Priyanka Chopra Jonas plays Ursula, nicknamed Bloody Mary, a former pirate living a quiet life in the 19th century Caribbean. That quiet life ends fast when her ruthless former Captain Connor, played by Carl Urban, comes back for revenge. Now she has to use every skill she ever learned to protect her family. We're talking sword fights, tactical traps, brutal brawls, all wrapped in a story about motherhood, betrayal, and reclaiming who you really are. This is a Prime Video exclusive, so it's coming straight to your screen. Directed by Frankie Flowers, The Bluff looks like a serious, action-packed passion project. February 25th. And number 1, this was never going to be anyone else. Crime 101, in theaters February 13th.
Mike,
Sharon. So what are we driving?
if you can guess, I'll give you the keys to it.
Chris Hemsworth plays Mike Davis, a master jewel thief planning one last big score. Classic setup, right? But here's where it gets interesting. His path crosses with Sharon Colvin, played by Halle Berry, a disillusioned insurance broker who gets pulled into his world because she needs an escape from her own life. And closing in on both of them, a determined detective turning the whole thing into a three-way game of cat and mouse. Written and directed by Bart Layton, based on a Don Winslow novel, this is not just another heist movie. The character dynamics here are genuinely compelling, and the star power is undeniable. Hemsworth, Barry, Jules. February 13th, that's your Valentine's Day sorted. If you want more breakdowns, trailers, and movie rankings every week, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We drop content constantly, and you do not want to miss what's coming. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.